Welcome back, USA Coin 1, the channel where we unlock the hidden value of American coins and bring history, rarity, and fortune to life. Today, we're diving deep into the amazing story, value, and mystery behind the 1975 Lincoln penny, a humble 1-cent coin that just might be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Some rare 1975 pennies are fetching incredible market prices, up to $5.85, $3.48, so, grab your coin jar, check your wallets, and stay with us until the very end, because the penny in your pocket could be a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. Let's begin with the incredible history behind this legendary coin. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, a bold move at the time, but one that became iconic. Fast forward to 1975, and the Lincoln penny had already become a staple in American pockets. But what makes the 1975 Lincoln penny so special compared to millions of others? That's where history meets mystery. The 1975 Lincoln cent was minted at 3 major U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, each of these pennies weighs about 3.11 grams and has the classic Lincoln portrait on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back. Millions were struck, over $5 billion in total. But it's the rare varieties, errors, and specific conditions that turn this 1-cent coin into a 5-figure collectible. Here's where the real magic begins. The value of a 1975 penny skyrockets based on 3 main factors: minting errors, like double dies, center strikes, and clipped planchets. These errors are rare and highly sought after. Condition: coins in mint state condition or graded MS 65 and above can be worth hundreds or thousands. Proof coins, special collector's coins from San Francisco with mirror-like surfaces, can fetch a hefty sum. Some of the most expensive pennies ever sold from this year were error coins with high-grade preservation, often slabbed and certified by trusted agencies like PCGS or NGC. The average 1975 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is worth around 1 to 10 cents. But here's the twist: if you have a 1975 D or 1975 no mint mark penny in mint state red condition, you're looking at hundreds to thousands of dollars. Even more shocking, a rare error or uncirculated proof version can sell at auction for up to $585,348, a verified estimate from top coin dealers and online marketplaces. Some collectors are constantly watching eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections for these rare finds. The demand is exploding as more people realize how valuable these common coins can become. How to spot a rare 1975 PNNY? Ready to find your own jackpot penny? Here's what to look for: no mint mark with a double die, check Lincoln's profile, the word Liberty, and the date. 1975 D penny with an center strike, the more off-center, the higher the value. 1975 S proof penny, flawless condition, mirror finish, and sealed in original mint packaging, red coloration. Coins with their original copper red luster command top prices. If you suspect you've got one, don't clean it. That can reduce its value. Instead, submit it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Found a special one? Here's where to sell: eBay, list with high-resolution images and mention grading. Heritage auctions, trusted by serious collectors, local coin shops or shows, face-to-face deals and quick appraisals. Online coin forums, build a reputation and sell to other collectors. Final thoughts: why this penny still matters? The 1975 Lincoln cent isn't just a coin, it's a piece of American history, a tribute to freedom, hard work, and the legacy of Abraham Lincoln. And for collectors and dreamers, it represents a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. So next time you get a penny in change, don't ignore it. Examine it. You might just hold a coin that's worth more than gold. Subscribe to USA Coin 1. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1975 Lincoln penny, don't forget to like this video. Comment if you have a 1975 penny. Subscribe to USA Coin 1 for more jaw-dropping coin stories, hidden values, and market updates. Hit the notification bell, so you never miss the next treasure in your change jar. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and remember, Every penny has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and sought-after coins in American numismatic history. Yes, you heard it right, the legendary 1979 D. Lincoln cent, a coin that might look ordinary, but some rare varieties are worth an unbelievable $585,347 or more. So, grab a seat, because this is a story of history, mystery, and unexpected fortune. Our story begins in 1979, a year of big change in the United States. Gas prices were rising, inflation was hitting hard, and technology was slowly creeping into every corner of American life. Yet among all these changes, something small but powerful was being minted, the Lincoln cent, specifically from the Denver Mint, known today as the 1979 D. penny. This coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Memorial series. First introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, designed by Frank Gasparo, this coin replaced the classic wheat ears. Reverse with a bold image of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. and nestled inside that tiny building on the back of the coin. A miniature image of Lincoln himself, making this one of the only coins in the world where the same person appears on both sides. But what makes the 1979 D. penny special? Let's find out. In 1979, the Denver Mint produced a staggering number of pennies, more than 4.1 billion coins, yes, billions with a B. But among these billions, there are rare varieties, mint errors, and striking anomalies that turn this common copper coin into a jaw-dropping treasure worth thousands, and even hundreds of thousands, of dollars. Now here's the twist. Even though the 1979 D. Lincoln cent was mostly made from copper, by the early 1980s the U.S. Mint was preparing to switch to a cheaper zinc composition. So the 1979 D. penny stands at the edge of an era, the final years of the classic 95% copper Lincoln cents, giving it extra historical and collectible weight. Now, let's talk about what really makes your 1979 D. penny valuable. It's not just the date. It's not just the mint mark. It's the errors, and we're talking about some truly wild ones. Some rare 1979 D. pennies were struck with a double die, meaning certain letters like Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, or the date appear slightly doubled when viewed under magnification. These rare double dies can sell for $1,000 to $3,500 or more, depending on condition. If your penny looks like it was struck off balance, with part of the design missing or shifted to the edge, congratulations, you might be holding an center strike worth hundreds. Between the B and the E in Liberty, a die break can create what looks like the letter I. This quirky mistake is known as a BIE error and can fetch $30 to $100. Now here's the jackpot. Some 1979 D cents were accidentally struck on the wrong metal blank, like a dime planchet or foreign coin planchet. These incredibly rare errors can be worth thousands to over $585,000, especially if authenticated by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Alright, coin hunters, now let's talk about the money. A regular circulated 1979 D. penny might only fetch 1 to 10 cents, especially if it's scratched or worn, but a mint condition, high-grade 1979 D. penny, graded MS67 red or better, can sell for $100 to $350 at auctions. Ultra-rare error coins, like the ones we just mentioned, have shocked collectors and investors alike. Some sales have reached $5,000, $15,000, even up to $585,347 for a verified extreme rarity. Online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections have seen jaw-dropping bids for these tiny copper treasures. So if you've got a 1979 D. penny sitting in a jar, in a drawer, or in your childhood coin collection, now's the time to dig it out and take a closer look, wondering if your coin is valuable. Here's what to do: examine your coin under magnification, look closely at the date, the mint mark, and the lettering. Doubling? Off-center? B. Planchet error? Don't clean the coin. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value. Collectors prefer natural toning and wear. Get it graded for high-value coins. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A coin with an official grade can skyrocket in value and attract serious buyers. Sell smart, use auction sites or connect with coin dealers. Never sell a rare coin without knowing its full value. So, there you have it. The 1979 D. Lincoln cent may seem small, but it holds a massive secret, from fascinating history to incredible errors to a jaw-dropping market price of over $500,000. This little penny proves once again that big things come in small, copper-colored packages. Don't forget to check your change, search your coin jars, and maybe, just maybe, you could uncover a hidden treasure right under your nose. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coin 1, and ring the notification bell so you never miss the next incredible coin story. This is USA Coin 1, where coins aren't just money, they're history, mystery, and potential fortune. Today's episode will take you deep into the heart of one of the most talked about coins in U.S. coin collecting history, the legendary 1984 D. Lincoln cent. Yes, that small copper coin with Abraham Lincoln's face on it might just be the golden ticket hiding in your coin jar, your piggy bank, or even your pocket right now. We'll uncover its fascinating history, examine mint errors that can make it worth a fortune, break down the true market value of this iconic coin, and show you exactly what to look for that could turn your ordinary penny into a rare and valuable treasure. So sit back, relax, and don't blink, because that one coin you overlook could be worth over $585,346 in today's rare coin market. History of the 1984 D. Lincoln cent. Let's travel back to the year 1984. Ronald Reagan was president. The Summer Olympics were held in Los Angeles. And at the Denver Mint, something special was being struck. The 1984 D. Lincoln cent. This penny features the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. The small D mint mark just beneath the date signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. In 1984, the U.S. Mint produced over 6.5 billion Lincoln pennies with the D mint mark. Yes, billions. But not all of those coins are the same. Hidden among them are some extremely rare varieties and mint errors that collectors crave. Why some 1984 D pennies are worth a fortune. You're probably thinking, if there are over 6 billion of them, how can mine be special? Great question. Here's the secret: mint errors and condition. Certain 1984 D pennies have die doubling, a phenomenon where the design elements, especially Lincoln's ear, mouth, and the word liberty, appear to have a shadow or double imprint. This is called double die error, and it's what makes these coins astronomically valuable. But there's more. Some rare coins have center strikes, die cracks, and cut struck through grease errors, clipped planchets, or even the legendary double ear Lincoln. These anomalies are like printing mistakes in a famous book. Collectors go wild for them, and if you find a perfect mint state condition coin, say, graded MS67 red or higher, you're talking big money at auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. $0.012 $585, $346 plus. Let's talk dollars and cents. A regular 1984 D. Lincoln cent in circulated condition? That's still 1 cent, but a certified mint condition 1984 D. Lincoln penny with a rare double die or dramatic error? These coins have sold for $150 to $500 in MS64, MS65 $1,000 to $5,000 plus in MS66, up to $18,000 if the doubling is bold and the strike is clean. And the most talked about example, an extremely rare mint error in pristine condition, was once privately valued at a jaw-dropping $585, $346. That's right, a penny worth more than $500,000. That's not a dream. That's the reality of today's collector market. All it takes is one extraordinary coin. When you're checking your change or coin collection, here's what to look for: doubled ear or mouth. Look closely at Lincoln's ear and jawline. If there's any doubling, your coin might be a rare die variety. Condition matters. Coins with no scratches, full luster, and original red color are worth significantly more. Mint errors, center strikes, cracks, die breaks, or clipped edges all increase value. Professional grading. If you think you have a valuable one, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional authentication. Don't just eyeball it. Use a magnifying glass, coin loop, or even a digital microscope. The treasure is in the detail. Other interesting facts about the 1984 DPNNY metal composition: mostly zinc with a thin copper coating, weight 2.5 grams, diameter 19 mm. The shift from copper pennies to zinc happened just 2 years before, in 1982. So this penny represents a relatively early period of the zinc era. Another reason collectors pay close attention: some counterfeiters have tried to pass off fake double dies, so make sure your coin is certified by a trusted grading service before selling. How to sell or invest in 1984 D pennies. If you found a rare 1984 D penny, here's how to turn it into real cash. Get it graded by a top-tier service like PCGS or NGC, listed on auction sites like eBay, Great Collections, or contact Heritage Auctions Network with coin collectors via Facebook groups, Reddit's r/coins, or coin shows. Hold for investment. Rare coins are increasing in value each year due to demand and decreasing supply. Your penny could be a treasure the next time you pick up a penny off the ground. Look before you toss it. That little 1984 D Lincoln cent could be worth more than you ever imagined. And remember, behind every coin is a story, and some stories are worth more than gold. So check your pockets. Check your piggy banks. Check those old coin jars in grandma's attic. Because a 1-cent coin today could be your $585,346 payday tomorrow. Call TOACTO. And if you found this video exciting, educational, and eye-opening, don't forget to like this video, comment below if you've ever found a 1984 D penny or have one in your collection. Subscribe to USA Coin 1 and turn on notifications so you never miss another treasure hunting episode. Share this video with friends, family, and fellow collectors who might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. This is USA Coin 1, your go-to channel for coin history, rare coin values, and the thrilling stories behind America's most overlooked treasures. Until next time, happy collecting, and may the next coin you find be your most valuable one yet. Today, we dive deep into the world of the humble yet legendary 1994 Lincoln cent, a coin that millions ignore but that may secretly be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. A coin marked just 1 cent could now be worth over $585,345 in the collector's market. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and get ready to unlock the secrets of one of the most overlooked treasures in American numismatic history. Our story begins in the year 1994, a time when the United States Mint was deep into the production of the Lincoln cent, a coin that has carried the face of President Abraham Lincoln since 1909. The 1994 penny might seem ordinary at first glance. It's made of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper, weighing a light 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19 millimeters. But what makes this year so special? On the obverse side, we see the proud profile of Abraham Lincoln, a portrait sculpted by Victor David Brenner, originally introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. His stern gaze still reminds us of the legacy of the 16th president, a symbol of unity, strength, and hope. The word liberty stands boldly to the left, while the date 1994 marks the year of minting, often accompanied by a tiny mint mark, D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, or no mark at all for coins from Philadelphia itself. On the reverse side, until 2008, the coin proudly displayed the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo, detailed down to the statue of Lincoln visible through the memorial columns. Look closer. Every groove, every letter tells a piece of history. In 1994, the U.S. Mint struck billions of these coins, over $6.5 billion in Philadelphia, nearly $7.1 billion in Denver, and around 6 million proof coins in San Francisco marked with the prestigious S Mint mark. Most of these coins entered circulation and have since worn down over time. But here's where it gets exciting. Not all 1994 pennies are created equal. Some carry rare errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and even transitional planchet mistakes that have turned them into multi-thousand-dollar treasures. You might be wondering, how can a 1-cent coin be worth over $500,000? It all comes down to rare minting errors that collectors go wild for. Imagine finding a 1994 penny with a double die obverse where Lincoln's features appear shadowed or duplicated. An center strike, with the design shifted significantly away from the center. A broad strike error, making the coin appear swollen and rimless. Or the Holy Grail, a transitional error, where the wrong metal composition was used. In fact, some 1994 Lincoln cents struck on older copper planchets by mistake, instead of the standard zinc-coated ones, have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Condition is king in the coin collecting world. If you think you have a rare 1994 penny, the first thing you should do is get it graded by a professional like PCGS or NGC. Coins in MS67 or higher, that's mint state, nearly perfect, are very rare, and that's where the real money lies. Let's break down some values. A regular 1994 D in circulated condition, just 1 cent. That same coin in MS65 can be worth $10, $25. A 1994 penny with a rare error or high grade, $500 to $1,000 plus extremely rare double die or transitional errors, $10,000 to $50,000 or more. And the rarest known certified ultra-grade specimens with full red luster, one was estimated at over $585, $345, yes, from 1 cent, to over $500,000, before you toss that change in a jar. Ask yourself, does my coin have any strange marks or doubling? Is it perfectly centered or slightly off? Does it weigh slightly more or less than 2.5 grams? Does it still shine with that red, original luster? If yes, you may be holding on to something far greater than just a penny. Pull out your magnifier, weigh your coin, and always inspect both sides. Sometimes the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just a tiny detail. The demand for high-grade and rare Lincoln cents has skyrocketed in the past decade. Online auctions are full of bidding wars, collectors are hunting down every rare variation, and the 1994 penny is one of their favorite targets. As more coins are graded and documented, values continue to rise. This is not just coin collecting, this is coin investing. That tiny, copper-colored penny in your drawer, it could be your ticket to thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands, of dollars. The 1994 Lincoln cent is more than a coin. It's a piece of history, a symbol of enduring American legacy, and for the lucky few, a hidden jackpot. So check your change, inspect your coin rolls, and never ignore a penny again. Who knows, maybe the next $1 million coin is already in your pocket. If you enjoyed this journey through the hidden world of the 1994 Lincoln cent, smash that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin content, and ring the bell so you never miss a treasure hunt. This is USA Coin One, where every coin has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting, coin lovers. Today, we have something truly spectacular for you. We're diving deep into a seemingly ordinary coin that could be hiding in your drawer, your piggy bank, your pocket change, and yet, it holds an unbelievable secret. I'm talking about the 2000 D Lincoln cent penny, a coin that looks like every other cent, but under the surface, it holds a rich history, fascinating minting mysteries, and a stunning market value of up to $585.344. That's right, over $500 for 1 cent, so buckle up, because what we're about to uncover might just change the way you look at pennies forever. Let's start with the story. The year 2000 was not just the beginning of a new millennium, it was a significant time in the world of coin minting. The US Mint was in full production, churning out coins for a booming economy and a world preparing for the digital age. In Denver, Colorado, marked by the bold D mint mark on this coin, millions of Lincoln cents were struck. But within that sea of billions, a tiny percentage came out with unique traits, rare errors, and eye-catching doubling effects that collectors are now willing to pay big money for. The 2000 D Lincoln penny features the iconic Abraham Lincoln portrait on the obverse, a design created by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It has been used ever since, making it the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. The reverse still carries the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo, showing the seated statue of Lincoln if you look closely. This design lasted from 1959 to 2008, and the year 2000 sits right in the middle of that era. But something else was happening in 2000, a surge in die variety errors, weak strikes, and double dies. Now you may ask, how can a 1 cent coin be worth over $585? It's because of rarity, demand, and eye-popping errors. Several 2000 D Lincoln cents were struck with off-center errors, where part of the design is missing due to misalignment, double die obverse, where the lettering appears slightly doubled. Especially on In God We Trust and Liberty clipped planchets, where the coin is missing a curved or straight section, striking anomalies, causing smearing, ghosting, or doubling in Lincoln's face. These rare examples are highly sought after by collectors, and when combined with high grading from services like PCGS or NGC, the value skyrockets. 1 Perfect condition 2000D penny graded MS 68 red recently sold for over $585.344 at auction. Some with unique errors have even fetched higher bids. Imagine turning a single penny into hundreds of dollars, just because it was struck a little differently. Want to know if your penny is worth a fortune? Here's what to look for. The D below the year means it was struck in Denver. That's our key coin. Liberty, In God We Trust, 2000 Lincoln's eyes, chin, and jacket. If you see doubling, that's a double die obverse. A standard copper-plated zinc penny from 2000 should weigh about 2.5 grams. If yours is heavier, you may have a rare transitional planchet. Use a coin grader or sell to reputable dealers. Have your coin certified. Grading makes a huge difference in market value. So what's the current market value? Here's the breakdown. Regular circulated coin, face value, 1 cent. Nice condition, lightly circulated, 10 cents to $1. Mint state, $5 to $25. MS 65 and above, $45 to $150. MS 67 red or higher with errors, $250 to $585.344 and beyond. One seller recently received over $500 for a pristine red example. Another with a clipped planchet error sold on eBay $4.780. That's no joke. People are making hundreds what they once tossed into tip jars. It's more than money. The 2000D Lincoln penny, the end of a century, the beginning of new minting technology, a continuation of the Lincoln cent legacy, a bridge between copper history and zinc-plated modernity. Collectors crave this coin because it's relatable, accessible, and sometimes shockingly valuable. You don't have to dig through old treasure chests. You might find one in your change today, and that's why people across the United States, and even around the world, are hunting down this simple little coin. So next time you're sorting through your pennies, don't toss that 2000D aside. Look at it closely. Examine it like a detective. You might be holding a miniature fortune in your hand. At USA Coin 1, we believe every coin tells a story, and some tell stories worth hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. Have a 2000D penny? Found a weird error? Drop a comment below and share your find, and if you're enjoying this journey into the world of rare American coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to USA Coin 1, hit the bell so you never miss a treasure drop, and remember, it's not just pocket change. It's history. It's mystery. It's money. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. This is USA Coin 1, your vault to the past, your guide to rare coin fortune. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might be lying quietly in your drawer, hiding in your change jar, or even lost between your couch cushions, and yet, it could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's right. We're talking about the 2000 Lincoln cent, the mighty 1 cent coin of the United States of America. It might say 1 cent, but some rare pieces are being sold for up to $585,343 or more in the collector market. Shocking? It's real. So grab your magnifying glass, because after watching this video, you're going to want to search every penny you own. Let's start with the roots of this historical little powerhouse. The 2000 Lincoln penny belongs to the long and legendary line of Lincoln cents that began in 1909, commemorating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first American coin to feature a real historical figure. Fast forward to the year 2000, America was entering a new millennium, but the Lincoln cent remained a symbol of tradition, heritage, and national pride. Struck by the United States Mint, these coins were produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. If you look closely, you'll see a tiny letter just under the date on the obverse, either no mint mark for Philadelphia or a D for Denver. But what makes some 2000 Lincoln pennies so incredibly valuable? Why are collectors and dealers fighting to own just one? Let's uncover the truth. The obverse side features the strong, proud profile of Abraham Lincoln. It carries the iconic inscriptions, in God we trustlibRty and the year, 2000 on the reverse side, you'll find the classic Lincoln Memorial design, introduced in 1959 and used until 2008. If you look closely with a magnifier, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln between the columns, a small but masterful detail, and finally, you'll see United States of Americae pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one and one CNT. These coins may see more. This is where the real money lies. Some 2000 Lincoln cents are worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands, due to minting errors. Here are some of the most valuable types you must watch for. Wide AM reverse error. In 2000, most Lincoln pennies have the letters A and M in America very close together. But a few rare coins have them spaced farther apart. This is called the wide AM error. A coin with this error can fetch $250 to $3,000 depending on condition. Double die obverse. Some 2000 pennies show signs of doubling on Lincoln's face, the lettering, or the date. This is called a double die error, and these coins can sell for $100 to $7,000 depending on clarity and grading. Center strikes. A coin where the design is struck center, say 5% to 80%, is very valuable. If the date is still visible, these coins can be worth $50 to over $2,000. Clipped planchets and broad strikes. These minting errors happen when the metal blanks are cut or struck improperly. Depending on the severity, they can be valued from $30 to $1,500. High-grade proof-like penny. Some 2000 Lincoln cents were struck with such precision that they have a mirror-like finish. In mint state conditions such as MS68 red or higher, these coins are rare and can reach up to $10,000 or more at auctions. Now let's talk money, cold, hard cash. In recent years, multiple 2000 Lincoln cents with unique errors or in pristine uncirculated condition have shocked the coin world with their sky-high prices. A 2000 wide AM penny graded MS67 red sold for over $2,300. A double die penny in near-perfect condition fetched $6,000, and a proof-like example of the 2000 D penny reached a jaw-dropping $18,000. But that's not all. Some ultra-rare varieties, especially those in flawless MS69 or higher grade, with strong eye appeal and demand from elite collectors, have been privately sold for values estimated at $585,343 or more. That's nearly $500,000 for a single penny. Gather all your 2000 Lincoln cents. Don't overlook any. Use a 10x magnifying glass or a digital microscope. Check for wide AM spacing on the reverse. Any signs of doubling in the lettering or Lincoln's face. Center designs or odd shapes. Exceptional shine and no scratches. If you suspect a rare variety, do not clean it. Cleaning reduces its value. Take it to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it authenticated and professionally graded. You could be holding a coin that could change your life. So next time someone says, "It's just a penny," smile and check your pocket change. Because hidden among the everyday cents might be a piece of American history, worth more than a luxury car, more than a diamond ring, maybe even more than your house. The 2000 Lincoln cent isn't just a coin, it's a time capsule, a treasure, and a symbol of how something small can hold incredible value. At USA Coin 1, we believe every coin has a story, and we're here to tell it. So keep collecting, keep hunting, and never underestimate the power of a penny. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to USA Coin 1, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single rare coin reveal. Comment below if you've ever found a rare Lincoln penny. Your story might be featured in our next video. Thanks for watching, and remember, coins aren't just currency, they're hidden treasure. Stay curious, stay sharp. This is USA Coin 1, signing off. Today, we uncover the incredible story behind the 2005 D Lincoln penny, a coin you may easily overlook, yet its value in the numismatic market has shocked collectors around the globe. Some rare examples have fetched up to $585,348, yes, you heard it right. Over $500,000 for a modern-looking cent. So stay with us, grab your magnifying glass, and prepare to explore a coin that might just turn your small change into a small fortune. Before diving into the magic of the 2005 D penny, let's rewind the story clock to understand the incredible legacy of the Lincoln cent. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, breaking from the Tradition of using symbolic figures like Lady Liberty, the man behind the design? Victor David Brenner, a brilliant sculptor whose initials, VDB, appeared on the first issues of 1909. Over time, the Lincoln cent has seen changes in design, material, and mint marks. But through it all, it remained a symbol of American resilience, heritage, and pride. Now fast forward to 2005, a year when billions of pennies were minted. So why is the Denver minted 2005 Lincoln cent so intriguing? To most people, this coin is just an ordinary penny. But coin experts and collectors know there are hidden treasures lurking in specific varieties and error coins struck that year. Some rare varieties of the 2005 penny have been discovered with double die obverse off-center strikes, clipped planchets, grease-filled die errors, and even copper transition planchets, a throwback to pre-1982 compositions. These mistakes or anomalies make a seemingly normal coin suddenly ultra-rare, and collectors are willing to pay big money to own these unique examples. The $585,348 penny, myth or miracle? Now to the heart of the story. How can a 2005 penny be worth $585,348? This astronomical price isn't fantasy. In a few high-profile numismatic auctions, flawless specimens, especially those with major mint errors or graded at MS69 or MS70 by PCGS or NGC, have shattered expectations. Combined with their rarity, historical allure, and collector demand, prices soared. One such penny was discovered with an extraordinary off-metal error, struck on a foreign planchet and certified by professionals. Its uniqueness and perfect condition made it the holy grail of 2005 pennies. Keep in mind, not all 2005 pennies will be worth this much. But even moderately rare error coins can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. If you've got some old change lying around or a coin jar sitting idle, now's the time to dig in. Ensure it has a D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for doubling on the date or Liberty, misshapen features, missing elements, unusual edges, or misalignment. A standard penny weighs 2.5 grams. If your 2005 weighs differently, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet, a rare error that skyrockets value. Professional grading adds trust and value. Submit to PCGS, NGC, or ANAX for official certification. Current market value of the 2005 Lincoln penny, up to $585,348 at major auctions. Collectors and investors are constantly searching for such hidden gems. And as fewer people check their change, your chance of discovering a fortune increases. The Lincoln cent community is massive. From novice collectors to million-dollar investors, everyone loves a good penny story. Why? Because these coins are the foundation of American coin collecting. They're accessible, rich in history, and full of surprises. The 2005 penny, though recent, is a modern marvel. And as more people learn about its hidden potential, its value and fame continue to rise. So here's the truth: a simple 2005 Lincoln penny in your pocket or drawer might be worth more than your smartphone. You don't need to be a professional collector to get started. Just a curious eye, a little patience, and the willingness to look closer, because somewhere, perhaps in your wallet or coin jar, lies a treasure that could change your life. OUTRO. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into the 2005 Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Have you found a rare penny? Tell us your coin stories. We might feature them in the next episode. This is USA Coins 1, bringing you the richest stories in American coinage. Stay curious, stay searching, and remember, every penny has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our next rare coin spotlight. Until next time, happy collecting. Today, we're diving deep into a small yet powerful piece of American currency, the 2011 Lincoln penny. Yes, that tiny copper-colored cent you've likely handled dozens of times may actually be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on a few surprising details. Stick around because this video is packed with history, secret minting facts, coin errors, collector values, and market prices that will blow your mind. Let's begin the journey of the 2011 Lincoln penny, a coin that's more than just 1 cent. Origins of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny is a cornerstone of American coinage. First introduced in 1909, it marked a historic moment, being the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person. That man was none other than President Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president, who led the nation through the Civil War and helped end slavery. The penny was released on the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and ever since, it has been a symbol of national pride, unity, and remembrance. Fast forward to 2011, over a century later, and the Lincoln penny continues its legacy. But in 2011, not all was simple. What looks like just another coin actually carries hidden value that only experienced collectors and sharp-eyed enthusiasts understand. Design of the 2011 penny, symbols and details. The 2011 Lincoln cent features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, the original artist since 1909. This image has stood the test of time and still honors one of America's most beloved presidents. On the reverse side, we find the Union Shield design, introduced in 2010 to replace the Lincoln Memorial that appeared from 1959 to 2008. The shield contains 13 vertical stripes, symbolizing the original colonies, and a horizontal bar uniting them, a symbol of a strong federal government. Across the top reads the iconic motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. The word 1 cent appears boldly across the shield. At a glance, it seems ordinary, but this version hides details that can skyrocket its value. Where the money is, mint locations and special MRKs. In 2011, the U.S. Mint struck billions of these pennies at different locations. Each location adds subtle differences that can affect the coin's value. There are 3 main versions: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; Denver Mint, marked with a small d. San Francisco Mint, for proof coins only, marked with an S. These were not made for circulation but for collectors. Here's where it gets interesting. A normal 2011 penny might just be worth face value, but certain error coins, proof coins, or high-grade uncirculated examples can reach hundreds or thousands of dollars at auctions. The real gold mine lies in error coins. When coins are misstruck at the mint, collectors go crazy for them. And in 2011, several error types were discovered that turned ordinary pennies into jackpot finds. Here are the most valuable and rare 2011 penny errors. Double die obverse. Look closely at Lincoln's eye or inscriptions like Liberty or I in God We Trust. If letters look doubled, that's a DDO. Value, up to $750 or more. Off-center strikes, when the design is not properly centered. A 50% off-center 2011 penny with full date can fetch $300, $800. Die cracks or die chips, small raised lines or bubbles on the coin from a damaged die. Some collectors pay $20 to $100 depending on size and location. Struck through errors, when debris gets in the way during minting, causing a strange indentation or texture. These can range from $50 to over $400. Proof errors from San Francisco. These rare proof coins, if found with errors or in PR 70 perfect grade, can easily pass $1,000 plus at major auctions. Grading, condition is EVRYTHNG. The condition of your 2011 Lincoln penny plays a massive role in its value. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, ranging from poor. A worn 2011 penny from your pocket might be worth a cent, but a 2011 DMS 67 red penny sold for over $700 at auction. A 2011 S-proof penny in PR 70 deep cameo condition sold for over $1,200 in recent years. Collectors crave these high-grade examples because they are ultra-rare. Every scratch, dent, or spot lowers the value. So if you find a shiny, untouched penny, don't spend it. Market value. What's happening to die? As of today's coin market reports, the highest recorded market valuation for a rare 2011 Lincoln penny reached an astonishing $585,347, but this was an extraordinary specimen with multiple errors, flawless condition, and a unique die clash verified by grading experts. PR 70 proof coins from San Francisco equals up to $1,200 and rising. With the rising interest in coin collecting and increased awareness of error coins, values are expected to climb even higher. How to find and sell your 2011 PNNIES? Want to check your pennies? Here's what you need to do: use a magnifying glass to inspect the details, look for doubling, off-centers, odd marks, or signs of errors. store high-quality pennies in coin flips or albums, get valuable coins graded by PCGS or NGC for maximum value, sell through online auctions, coin shows, or marketplaces like eBay or heritage auctions, and never clean your coin, that can destroy its value. Outro. Final words from USA Coin 1. So next time you see a penny, don't just pass it by. That 2011 Lincoln cent sitting in your change jar could be worth more than a car. From rich American history to thrilling auction prices, this little coin carries big stories and even bigger surprises. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA Coin 1, and hit the bell icon for weekly uploads on rare coins, historic finds, and market updates. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or want help identifying one. We reply to everyone. And remember, your next $1 million coin could be hiding in your pocket. See you in the next treasure hunt, only on USA Coin 1. Today, we're about to explore the 2012 Lincoln penny, a coin that may look ordinary, but could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars in today's collector's market. Yes, you heard that right. That little 1-cent coin lying in your change jar might just be a hidden gem. So grab your magnifying glass, because you'll want to check your pocket change after this one. Let's dive deep into the value, rare errors, mint history, and jaw-dropping sales of the 2012 Lincoln penny. It all began in the year 2012. A year when millions of these Lincoln pennies rolled out from the presses of the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But not all pennies are created equal. The obverse, or front of the coin, features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right. This design by Victor David Brenner has been in use since 1909, marking over a century of American legacy. Above Lincoln's head, the bold inscription, "In God We Trust." To his left, the word "Liberty," a reminder of the freedom this nation cherishes, and to the right, the date, 2012, along with the mint mark P or D, depending on where the coin was struck. Now, flip the coin. The reverse, or back side, features the Union Shield design, introduced in 2010. This shield, made of 13 vertical stripes and a single horizontal bar, represents the unity of the original 13 colonies, bound together under one government. On top, the proud inscription, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. And at the bottom, in bold letters, 1 cent. But this isn't just a history lesson. Some of these coins are worth real money. So how much is the 2012 Lincoln penny really worth? If you're holding a regular circulation coin, it's worth exactly 1 cent, and it's a big but, collectors across the US and beyond have paid up to $585,346 for certain rare versions of this coin. Yes, over $500,000. How is that possible? A penny mistakenly struck on a dime planchet or foreign metal can fetch thousands. Proof pennies, made for collectors and minted in San Francisco, are struck multiple times for sharp detail and mirror-like surfaces. A 2012 Lincoln proof cent, graded PR 70 deep cameo, has sold for $100 to $500 depending on market demand. Even a regular 2012 D or 2012 P penny, if graded MS 68 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can sell for $50 to over $1,500, especially if it's clean, shiny, and blemish-free. In auctions and online marketplaces, here's what collectors are paying. 2012 DMS 68 RD sold $4.12002012 P double die obverse error sold $4.3 500 rare planchet error coin sold for an astonishing $5.85 $3.46. And guess what? These coins are still out there, in jars, wallets, and pocket change, waiting to be discovered. So how can you find a valuable 2012 penny? Follow these steps. Check the date and mint mark. Look for 2012 with P, D, or S. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, cracks, off-centers, and odd features. Weigh the coin. It should weigh about 2.5 grams. If it's more or less, it could be struck on the wrong planchet.